For your final course tonight, we're going to be doing a black walnut cake. Black walnuts are ubiquitous to the Ozarks and really all of Missouri. It's that nut that you find littering lawns and driveways, wreaking havoc. And they're really hard to get the nut meat out of that husk or that shell. But when you do get it, it's this really amazing flavor. It's a somewhat perfumey nut meal, and so it's something special, but it's also something that has to be used sparingly. If you use too much or if you let it be the dominant flavor, sometimes it can come off as too floral, too fruity, too perfumey, like I said, and it's not quite enjoyable. Here, I think we've got toned down to the right level that it makes a really nice, rich, sweet cake that's not actually sweet. It's the perception of sweetness because of that perfumey nature. Here we've also added some black walnut syrup. We do tap all of our own trees each January or February, and here these are from last year where we tapped black walnut trees, boiled them down, and ended up with this really amazing syrup. It does taste similar to maple syrup, but there is a distinct flavor to it, and so we enjoy using it quite a bit. We also took some of that sap and fermented it in our, we have some spent bourbon barrels here in the restaurant, and so we fermented the sap, and you'll find that throughout our recipes and mostly used at the bars, right, at the bar in the cocktails. So it's another way that we do zero waste, and another way we play with ingredients that might not be as common. We also here have autumn olive mousse. Autumn olives are right now. You're going to find them out in the woods, normally along the edge of woods where the woods meet the field. And you know, there's a lot of red berries out there, so be careful if you do look for them. But they are distinct. They aren't hard to identify, and it's a fun thing to go find. Anyone in South City, you'll find them in a number of bushes in Tower Grove Park, so that's worth checking out. We also have an egg custard and milk crumb along with some other garnish here, such as a rye flour crisp, or tuile is what it's called in the pastry world. So I hope that you've enjoyed your meal tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for your support. It means the world to us. We're going to be squeaking by in this pandemic because we're not a neighborhood restaurant. It's not something you just wander in on a whim. You have to want to come here, and so we appreciate you actually selecting us tonight. And the way we view it, which means a lot to us, is that you're choosing to have us make it through to the other side. And so that, again, that means the world. Thank you so much. If you did any shopping, now's the time to close out those orders, and we'll bring what you purchased out to your car. And if you have any questions, let us know. If not, thank you again, and have a great evening.